Hello, it's Leslie here. Today I'm going to review these Giro Ranger shoes. I got them in the khaki green color in size 43. The reason I bought new shoes is to replace my trusty Diadora shoes where the sole unglued. So they come in this rather understated cardboard box without the tea stain on the front, and they're made in China. So first up, I'll describe what I like about them, and then three things that I don't like about them so much later on in the video. So first up, they're made in China. As I said, they're made very well. You know, they have this sort of seamless construction. There's a seam there and there, but the sides of them have this, the sides of them there have this, there, they have this like a bonded appearance. Well, not appearance, form. So, you know, one other reviewer said they kind of look dated aesthetically. I disagree because to me, this shoe over here is more dated, a traditional one with seams on it. Or for example, this one, this is another shoe I had with the sole fall off in the same week. You know, that's a more dated shoe because it has different thicknesses and everything. But these ones, you know, they're actually quite modern. You know, if you can overlook the velcro. I happen to like velcro shoes, and I hate boa dials with a dying, burning passion, because I think boa dials look a bit like a sock that's been wrapped in fishing line and with milk bottle tops on it. And I actually tried to ask, you know, AI to draw me a picture of that, but it didn't do a very good job, so you don't get that. So with the Giro Ranger shoes, they're seamless, you know, they're well made. Nothing to complain about there. They have a reflective heel. The rubber is actually quite soft on the bottom. I like that. I wasn't used to that. My previous shoes have been quite hard, so they're quite grippy and quiet even to walk around on. They don't clump around so much as previous shoes that I've had, previous ones being these and other models. So the thing is, now I'll talk about the fit. The fit, I actually like the fit of these shoes. I've discovered over the years I've got a narrowish foot, and so I've gone for brands in the past like City and Diadora. Diadora doesn't make cycling shoes anymore, so I panicked. And Giro, and I had a go at Giro, and these are, I would describe these as a narrow shoe. So the fit is pretty close to perfect, I think, for my foot. They seem to run to an accurate size. It's 8.5 UK. I've had shoes in the past, those that they're a bit too long, even though they're the same 43, they're a bit too long for me. So these were perfect. I found the heel very padded, more padded than my last shoes, so that was comfy, very comfy, the heels. The inner soles do come out, so that's good. You can put, I've heard or read somewhere that you can put different arch supports in. I didn't get any different arch supports in the box, unfortunately. I probably would have used some arch supports because I have overpronating feet. So, okay, on to the fit. Now, the fit, the shape is, I find it is good. So, one of the first things I don't like about it is, these are how the shoes probably should look, like that. But when you actually wear the shoe, I'll change to the other shoe, this is more how they look. I've put my foot in this shoe and just pulled it off straight as it looks without undoing the Velcro straps. And this is more how it's going to look on your foot. So that's one of the first things I don't like about this shoe, is that the straps seem a bit short. It doesn't look, because that becomes like that, and the straps seem to be a bit too short, because it really should look more like that. So that's the first thing. Straps are too short. They could fix that if they went to double loops there. It's only these last two. It's only the last two straps that are short. This one I didn't find to be too short. They could change those and make those double, or you might even be able to do that yourself. So that's the first thing. Straps too short. Other shoes in the past have always been too long. The next thing I don't like about it is the tongue here. I'll do it on this other shoe. The tongue is a bit stiff side to side. So the tongue here doesn't really move side to side. And see, when it moves side to side, it deforms the top of the shoe. So I think, you know, where it mounts up here is too wide, and you might be able to even cut into the side. You might be able to cut into the side of it. And what I'm saying is, it was hard to adjust it a little bit side to side because it wanted to sit where it wanted to sit. So, okay, well, I can overlook that too if they fit well. And they do fit well. And the third thing I don't like about it was that despite the other reviewers saying there's plenty of cleat clearance, I didn't find that to be the case. I'm using Time ATAC pedals and the XC6 model, and I found clearance issues on the 17-degree cleat angle setting, so I had to go back to, like, they would be very hard to disengage, probably because, you know, at an angle it becomes a bit oblique, and the pedal in there twists and becomes a bit of a sort of a rhombus shape, whatever. Well, the pedal doesn't change shape, but you know, it's longer when it's twisted, and they interfere with the sides there, and they're very hard to pull out of. You actually feel like you're getting trapped in them. So I changed to 13 degree. I swapped them around to the 13 degree setting on Time, and they were far easier, like 5 times easier to get out of. So I don't think they have any clearance issues on that setting for me. So I didn't have to end up cutting the rubber or anything like that. So that I can overlook that. And probably, I think 17 degrees for my foot, which was broken in the past, is probably too much. Anyway, but if you want 17 degree cleats and you're using Time, then you're going to have to cut into the rubber to get more clearance. So that's that. Airflow, I didn't notice really excessive airflow. It's nothing exceptional there. Yeah, nothing really exceptional to write about there, but you know, they don't really claim to have super amounts of airflow anyway. Now I come to the thing at the end where I normally ask myself whether I'd buy them again, and the answer is yes, I would buy them again, and actually I probably am going to buy another pair in a different colour, just to give me a spare pair of shoes, because I'm a bit worried that I won't be able to get Velcro shoes in the future so much. I have tried boa type dials in the past, and I didn't think they were that good for me. I don't really see how a fine fishing line type of nylon fishing line can be more comfortable than a broad Velcro strap, but that's me. I tried the first boa type things I tried were on a pair of City shoes, but at that time they weren't called boa. City introduced those like 20 years ago, let's say, and yeah, the two lower straps had those. I didn't like them. So, yeah, I'd buy them again, and I probably will try to get another set, just to give me either a second pair of shoes or a winter pair of shoes or something. I'll probably get black next time. That's the other thing I meant to say, is I like the color of them. I think the color looks really good. You know, with this two-tone khaki charcoal finish. And I should say as well that apart from this seam here, you know, the way that they've done it is they've masked areas off, so that, you know, this is a rubber sort of coating. I don't know if it's polyurethane or what, but it's sort of a rubbery coating over this. So there's no seam there. This is the underlying fabric where you can get a bit more airflow. So I think it actually looks pretty modern. You know, I'm happy with the look of them. And yeah, I'd buy them again for sure. I think they're a good price. That's the other thing. I mean, you know, with all these boa dial shoes coming in, it's actually made the Velcro ones more affordable for me. So that's good news. But I hope that the manufacturers don't pay too much attention to other bicycle product reviewers and boa dials, because I don't like boa dials. I'm only buying shoes with Velcro and or these type of ratchet system. I prefer those, you know, 2 Velcro straps and one of those ratchets, or even just 3 Velcro straps. I'm fine with now, but in the past I've gone with those. So I'm starting to ramble now towards the end of the review. So that's my review of those. Yeah, they're narrow shoe. I happen to like them, and that's it really. I will be reviewing. I bought another pair of shoes to replace these ones. As you see, the sole fell off, and also I'll be reviewing the Giro stylus shoes next, after I've tried those out for a while. So that's all I have to say about these. Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.